What is up, guys? We are waiting for another game to start. We're just doing a little tournament practice from action. Um, Try to get a couple warm-up games in, like Saturday, and then we'll play tournament practice room. Sorry, it kind of threw me off because it said tournament practice. I'm like, wait, I'm not in, or two-man queues. Yeah, okay, never mind. I am in tournament practice room. So we're playing more Red Green Tron. We have been doing pretty well so far. Not a lot of losses. I've only lost to, let's see, Twin and Delver that I've recorded so far, I think. I don't think I even put up the Twin matchup. That might be coming up later. Alright, so let's see. We've got Pyroclasm's good against an aggro deck. And then we'll have O-Stone, which can help fend off the aggro. We have Ancient Stirring, so we could find a piece, or at least a cantrip or something. I think this hand's worth a shot. I feel like it's a lot better with this being a different piece of Tron, but I feel like in the dark against a deck that could be aggressive, this hand could be enough to get there. Could be wrong though. We are in the draw, so it's a little more forgiving as well. Watery Grave. I'm assuming this is gonna be Delver or Twin. So, crap. I should have played Grove first, obviously, and played Ancient Stirrings. Anyways, um, this could be another loss. Seeing as we are 0-2 versus both those decks. Looks like Delver. Whoa, Esper. Esper tokens? Is that what this could be? I've seen, or Esper Minter? That could be what this is. I've seen that list floating around too. He's probably looking at my hand like, why the hell did you not play Ancient Stirrings turn 1? Like, what's wrong with this kid? Guy. I mean, technically, I don't know. Anyways, as he's looking at our hand, probably writing it down, I wish I had a piece of paper near me. I do. I'm gonna say that he is Esper Minter. Because he also had the Gitaxian Probe. That's a good point towards being like Esper Minter type deck. So he knew we drew that. Um, he does know that we drew that card this turn, so we had Ancient Stirrings, Clasm, Clams. That's what I wrote. I wrote Clams. O-Stone. We have Grove, Ugin, Power Plant. I think we just go for Stirrings here, dropping the Chromatic Star, because that gives us two, or that only gives us one unknown card in our hand. I don't think it matters either way, but it gives us a better chance of finding more action. So there's a tower, and then there's a relic. Relic could be really good if he doesn't. I'm trying to think of what Esper Mentor would play. So they would obviously play Monastery Mentor, Tasigur. Then I would assume they'd play like Lingering Souls and a bunch of just utility spells, maybe some permission. I think the best choice here is knowing that we might be going against a token deck would be to assemble Tron and get Ugin on ASAP. Then we drew another Ancient Stirrings, which is really good. Then we have a way to clean up his tokens starting off, and we can go for the O-Stone next turn and then play another Grove. And then play another Ancient Stirrings. Okay, so here's Lingering Souls like I thought. I love Lingering Souls, it's like my favorite card. So we did draw probably the best card there. We could Relic and then Ancient Stirrings, so there's no reason to O-Stone now. I don't want to let him get any more value off that Lingering Souls. Then we'll give him a life and play Stirrings. And unfortunately, we didn't find anything amazing. We found nothing amazing. I think the safe pick is to get the 5th land. I don't know if we should get Tower or Grove. I think Tower is probably the better pick, strictly to have, more mana whenever we assemble Tron. But having the fixing could be nice. We have a 2nd Grove. Let's get a 2nd Tower. Now we need a way to shuffle. So this next turn, if he taps out, I think we go... Ooh, he could be a... Now think about it, he could be playing that Pat Chapin list, that Esper Delve, where he has like Gurmag Anglers and Taskers. He doesn't even have to be playing Monastery Mentors, even though that card's nuts. He's gonna probe. He's gonna see that we have Clasm, Power Plant, Ugin, Grove, O-Stone still. He's gonna see the Tower and this Engine. That's gonna be the new cards he sees. Ooh, would you mind? So here we can go Ugin, or we can go O-Stone. I feel like O-Stone's not as powerful as Ugin, so I feel like if he's playing Permission, we're gonna find out as soon as we play Ugin. Or maybe here's an alternative play. We're gonna Pyroclasm away his board. We're gonna see if that is okay, and if that's okay with him, then we're gonna go try to run out the O-Stone. Because at worst, he could have, let's say, Spell Pierce that I could pay for, but then, like, best case scenario is it just resolves. So, like, Leak, I can't pay for. Spell Pierce, I can. If he's playing Spell Pierce, I could see him playing Monastery Mentor. With Remand, I feel like he might... Man, I'm really not sure what he's on. Like, I would really want to say it's Tokens, because I saw Tassiger, and I saw Lingering Souls, which just is, that sounds like a value shell. But I'm not 100% yet. Here's the Lingering Souls. Again, which is kind of weird, in my opinion. Let's see, now I can play Tower, and then... So, even if he has Spell Pierce, I can pay for it with Ugin, or like a Mana Leak. So, I think this should pretty much be game. Maybe. I'm just gonna +2 and just kill stuff off one at a time, until I can get a really good ultimate. He could be playing like Hero's Downfall too. Okay, nope. He realizes that the game is over, so I assume now that he's playing Tokens, so we're gonna want Clasm and O-Stone. We don't want Sky. I don't feel like Sky's gonna be very important here. So he could be playing, let's see, Bitter Blossoms for Tokens. So it could be like a Tokens with value Permission, or maybe it could be like Esper Mentor Tokens with Permission. I'm actually really surprised Mentor's not seeing a lot of play in Modern. So I think the relics were really good. That game in particular, but he might slow roll his Lingering Souls, knowing that he's going to be playing a little bit of a longer game, because I don't think he can shift his deck into being hyper aggressive. So he might wait till he has 5 mana so he can just play it, flash it back, because then he gets the hold priority and I don't get to exile his graveyard while the souls are in his graveyard. I could see just putting in the Clasm, the O-Stone, cutting a Spellskite and an Ancient Stirrings, because I didn't see anything crazy. He could be playing Call or Rest in Peace, but I don't think that would have a huge effect on me. He could be playing Stony Silence. That is a really good card against me. I think it's worth it to cut Relics and put in Nature's Claims. Just because of Stony Silence as a card. Like, I guess he could be playing Kataki, but he gets hit by Pyroclasm, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. So yeah, we're gonna try this. I might miss the Relics because the Tassiger and stuff could be really hard to deal with if he gets an early one because he's playing Thought Scour. But until I see if he's playing like any sort of artifact hate in the sideboard, I don't think I can make any solid judgment calls as far as keeping it rest in pieces or not. And I don't think Tassiger can come out fast enough and kill me fast enough before I can assemble Tron. So like we're in the same situation as last game where we're like we don't have Tron and I think we're gonna play a slower game anyways, so it might be worth it to expedition map into Grove. And we are on the draw again, so I think I'm gonna try this out. Like these hands aren't terrible, especially against like these attrition-y type decks that probably don't play Thoughtseize. We're gonna siege a Taxiing Probe without being paid for by life. I wonder if he's playing the Dark Slick Shores also. So I don't know if he's the type of person who types stuff or writes it down, but I would imagine he's writing it down because he's taking a long time to type. He's on the play, so this expedition map could be really bad if he has Stony Silence. If he does, I think I play Ghost Quarter, and I actually Ghost Quarter away one of my lands, which, seeing as if that's like the line that I might have to take, I probably should play Mine first because Tower is worth more. Just so I can Ancient Stirrings next turn. But if he doesn't, okay, that's really good. To say if he doesn't play anything, then we're pretty solid. We're gonna draw Tron right now. No, okay, we drew Grove. We pretty much drew Tron because now we don't have to waste Expedition Map on a non-Tron piece. And we have Pyroclasm available to us, so he knows we have Tower and Map, so I can cancel those off the list. And then he knows we have Clasm times 2. That's the card I forgot to write. Clams times 2. 6. He doesn't know we have Mine yet. Okay. Mine's gonna be the last. We could be playing Shadow of Doubt. That'd be pretty good. That'd give him incentive to see my hand and know if I'm gonna be searching my deck. But he doesn't have it. We have Mines, we get Power Plant. If we get really lucky, we can get something huge off of. Ooh, I was gonna say he could have Vendilion Click. That'd be really good against me too. Because he could be playing like Esper Flash. We didn't see Snapcasters, so I doubt that's it. Um, I think we play Sylvan Scrying and go get a Mine because he knows we have it, but he doesn't know we have either the Mine or the other Scrying. And like I know it's probably BM to get a Mine. Like I should probably just keep this Mine and then get 2 towers. But at the same time, we don't know if he plays Ghost Quarter or anything. So having 2 pieces of Mine, knowing that we search for Mine, he might get rid of Mine because we could have redundant pieces of Tower and Power Plant. Because we do have 2 or 3 unknowns. We have 2. It goes Quarter, Stirrings, Scrying, and 2 Clasms. Actually, no, we didn't play that Stirrings yet. Okay. And we showed that we got Power Plant. So Yeah, I think the safe play is to get mine here, and then hopefully if he plays any disruptive effects, well, I guess he's probably just gonna remand this for Mana Leak. That's fine too. Um, then it's not so bad. I forgot he plays permission. I was assuming like remand. It's probably like 3 remands, 3 Mana Leaks. So we'll probably go land drop and then pass. So he probably is Snapcaster Mana Leak is what he's trying to represent. No, he's gonna play Tassiger. Pretty good too, I've heard. I'm gonna try to get me a Karn this turn with Ancient Stirrings. We'll see how that works. Whew, there's the Karn. Best Planeswalker ever made. And I win the match. Okay, so now it's going to be time for tournament, or two-man queue. So we never really identified what he was on, but we did play really safe. I feel like I didn't make any play mistakes on the second game. There's probably a few things I could have done a little better first game. I'm have to rewatch it and really analyze it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be putting up another video here later today. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know what I could do to make this channel better. Whether it's like moving the camera, anything, just give me some feedback so I can make these improvements for you. Thank you, and have a great day.